Hey guys, it's your girl B Sky here, better known as Brittany Sky if you're new here, of course. In today's video, I am going to be doing a Q&A. So I asked my Instagram followers what they want to know about me and I got some questions. So I figured I'd do my makeup since I have to go out anyway and just answer the questions. So let's kick this off. Okay, so first things first, I prime my face using the One Size Secure the Blur primer. Good stuff right here. But one of the main questions I get is how did you become a DJ? And I get that question on TikTok, Instagram, here on YouTube, like y'all ask me this everywhere. So I guess I could tell you guys a little bit about my story. I kind of already started to color correct, but this is the NARS in the shade medium deep. I got some imperfections, but that's another story for another day, okay? Nobody's perfect. But yeah, so long story short, I've always loved music, always. I grew up listening to music. I would sneak and listen to my mom's mixtapes, like her actual cassette tapes. Like I would stick those in and sneak and listen to them. So that was how. I grew up in New York, so Hot 97 was like the radio station. I feel like I kind of grew up with those people, like the DJs, the disc jockeys, and you know, being able to work at that station was like a dream come true in a way, because I feel like I grew up listening to a lot of the people and I got to work with them. So I was always the girl that was on SoundCloud. Better yet, I was always the girl. Like it got to a point where if I knew the DJ in the club, I was texting them like, yo, you should play this, you should play this, which was kind of how it all started. I remember specifically one of the people that kind of introduced me to the world of DJing, or like suggested that I do it, was D Nice, who is crushing it. Sometimes I use my fingers, so don't judge. He was like, you know a lot about music, and I feel like, you know, the younger people would really, he was like, you're really nice, you know a lot about music, and I feel like the younger people would be really interested in seeing you play, so you should take it serious. So I started to take it serious. I talked to, you know, some of the people that I worked with at the time, Rosenberg, Ebro, those guys, and they gave me their blessing. I had amazing teachers along the way. DJ Cast One, who's on the morning show as well, Peter Rosenberg, DJ Enough, like literally radio legends, like telling me, like they gave me their blessing and they were like willing to guide me along the way. So by the way, this is a Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and if you don't got this in your life, what are you even doing? This stuff, it makes my skin look like skin, flawless skin, that is. So yeah, that's basically in a nutshell how I became a DJ. Wasn't easy. I would say if you want to be a DJ, my best advice to you is to know music, study music, and then go from there. I feel like there's different verticals you can take. You could play like USBs. I'm gonna go in and touch that up a little bit more, which is what I play on. You could play on vinyl, which is how I learned. You can play at 45s, where that's like, you know, you have to really know the music because you don't use a computer. That's what they used like back in the day. There's several ways you can play. I would just say figure out what your niche is going to be and what you want to be known for, whether you want to be scratching, a turntablist really essentially, or someone that just, you know, knows how to mix really well. You decide what's for you. Okay, so now it's so weird because I always switch up my routine like as I go. I'm gonna use this Merit contour stick in the shade Monarch, and I'm just gonna contour my nose a little bit. The next question was, what's your favorite R&B song? How fitting. I would have to say I don't really have a favorite R&B song. It's kind of crazy. I don't have a favorite R&B song. I'm a DJ, so it's like hard for me to choose. I do have my moments though where I'm like, what is my song? It's usually 90s and 2000s R&B, so I'd have to say if I had to pick something, it'd be from that era. I often be feeling like, dang, I was born in the wrong era, but that's what I would say. Something from the 90s or something from the 2000s. Yeah. But what is your favorite R&B song? I'm trying to see something. Let me know in the comment section down below. You know what I want to do that I haven't done in a while? I feel like I want to do a mix. I feel like a mix would be super fire. So if you guys have any suggestions, maybe I should do an R&B mix, 90s or 2000s, with a hint of what's new. Drop it in the comment section and I'll use some of your suggestions. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced concealer in the shade Mocha. So the next question is, would you date someone that is not famous? Like, duh. Of course I would. Honestly, I feel like at this point, I want to date someone that just treats me right. Obviously, you got to meet me where I'm at or be above me in terms of what you do for yourself and how you do it. I feel like, because I can't go backwards. Like, basically, you're supposed to, how do I say this? You're supposed to add value to what I already got going on. So if I can buy myself a first class ticket, you should buy me a first class ticket too, because I work hard, you know? But no, they don't have to be famous. Like, they just gotta be them. They gotta have great morals, great, you know, standards themselves. They have to be somewhat spiritual. No, they have to be spiritual. That's not even a question. Definitely believe in God. Be polite, mannerable, like have manners, you know what I mean? And just overall be a good person. I mean, a lot of the other stuff, I feel like you could work with it. You know, nobody's perfect. I feel like if you have a 70-30 situation where the 70 outweighs the 30, I could work with that. I mean, you might get on my nerves a little bit. I might not have to talk to you. I might have to avoid you for a couple days, but I could work with that. So I just feel like the core values that mean something, you know what I mean? So that is my answer to that. You do not have to be famous. You just have to be a good person. You gotta work hard, make an honest living, and believe in God. I don't think that's a lot to ask for. And I mean, looking cute won't hurt. But yeah, I feel like the superficial stuff kind of, the older you get, it goes out the window. It's like, okay, is this person gonna be a good partner? Like, are you gonna be a good father if we have kids? Like, let's say I have you in my life, like I wanna make sure that you're gonna be good to our kids and you're gonna teach them core things that develop their character over the years and make them a good person. That's it. By the way, guys, I never do my makeup in the bathroom, so let me know if you guys prefer for me to do my makeup in the bathroom, because I could do that for y'all. But yeah, that's what that's giving. The next question is, are you currently dating? Yes, and I'm gonna be specific, dating to marry, because I ain't got time to waste, okay? No, I feel like guys usually know, like, if they want to wife you. It's like, if you don't want to wife me, just let me be by myself, because I'm comfortable being by myself. I hate when people waste your time. Ladies, if you're watching this, don't let these men waste your time, please. Don't. But yeah, I am definitely dating. I feel like dating is what you make it. You can make it fun. You know, I feel like sometimes we often end up liking one person more than the rest and we just make it all about them. But like, if you are not dating other people, or you're like letting them know that you're the only person that they're messing with, or that you're messing with, dealing with, dating, whatever you want to call it, then I feel like, what's the point in them making it exclusive or making it official? Like, there's no need for that, because it's like, I already got you doing all the other things and I don't gotta commit. So no, these men don't work. That's the thing. I also feel like men these days, they don't put in the effort. It's like, I don't know. I know it's easy to get caught up, but make that man work, okay? You the prize, always. Easier said than done, because I do have my moments where I'm like, oh, I really like this person, or like I'm vibing with them, and I kind of like X out everybody else I'm dating and make it all about them. No, don't do that. I'm not saying like, because I definitely don't do this, but like, don't like go on dates, entertain, figure out what you like, what you don't like. Like, I'm not saying sleep with these people, I'm saying go on dates. I think that'll teach you also a lot about yourself as well. Okay, now I'm gonna go in. By the way, the sponge that I was using is from Morphe, and I have been obsessed with the Makeup by Ariel brushes, so in case you were wondering, there it is. Right now I'm going in with NARS in the shade, this is the Radiant Creamy Concealer, in the shade Medium Dark, I think it's Walnut, and I'm gonna just brighten it up a little bit. I honestly should have put setting spray in between, but whatever. This might come out a little rocky, but I just want to brighten it up a little bit more. Honestly, I know if I wanted to, I could brighten up here, but I don't got that type of time, so you already know who you're dealing with, y'all know. So the next question is, what qualities does your ideal man have? And I kind of outlined it. You gotta be loyal, that's one. Be freaking loyal. You gotta be smart, because I can't have no dumb boyfriend, okay? Dumb husband, I should say. You have to be open to trying new foods, trying new things, you know? It doesn't have to be outside of like religion or, you know, the serious stuff, but just like, if I'm like, yo, let's go to Japan, you gotta be down. You gotta be like, you know what, we out. If I'm like, yo, you should try this, like, I'm not saying you have to try every food, but like, just be open to it. Like, okay, I'll try that. Like, I'm like, yo, try this Cricut with me. I gotta see how down you really are, if you really with the sheets or not, you know, be down. So I would say that. I kind of outlined the other things too. Be nice, be mannerable, treat people with respect, especially people that work in hospitality. I feel like during your dating stages, you will notice a lot from those kinds of people, or people that are not well-mannered, I should say. Be kind, be thoughtful. I think my love language is gift giving, but I like to receive it in quality time. Quality time is something that's really important to me. Make the time for me. I feel like people always have excuses for what they can and can't do, and it's like, listen, that's all cap, okay? Like, if you can't make time for me, because they always find the time in the beginning. So keep that same energy, bruh. Keep that same energy. Right now I'm going in with the Makeup Forever HD powder. Normally I have been using the Uomo, I think that's how you say it. I really like that one too, but I feel like I'm getting a little flashback. So, and your girl's probably gonna take some photos, so I can't do that. I left this on for too long. It's probably gonna be hard to move. All right, next question. Okay, next question is, what are your biggest fears, or are you fearless? By the way, I'm gonna go in with this GLAMABRONZE Morphe bronzer in the shade PHENOM. I literally always use it on my eyes. I don't know why. It's just like a really good shade of brown. As far as fears go, everybody has something they're afraid of, and then there's some people that are just not afraid of anything. But deep down, I don't believe when people say that. I'm like, you are afraid of something. I have several fears. I have fears of like maybe not being good enough. A dream of mine has always been to be able to be a provider for my family, and I am still working toward that dream. But I have accomplished a lot, and I'm not gonna lie to you, sometimes living in it is like, you don't even realize, like I've checked off so many things on my bucket list. So, but yeah, I would have to say like, damn, being able to take care of my family, like all on my own, that would be a dream come true. Biggest fear is having a family, like being a good mom. When that day comes, that is something like, I feel like that's the hardest job ever, honestly. Like, shout out to all the moms. If you're mom and you're watching this, real one. That is really hard, because like you never stop being a parent. Like, no matter what, you never stop being a parent. I feel like my mom, I could literally call my mom for anything and she's going to have my back. So I think living up to that, it's like takes a selfless person to be a mom, and that is one of my biggest fears. Like, I mean, I want to be, well, not being a good mom is one of my biggest fears, but yeah, so that, and like I'm such an overachiever, I would say, like I'm always like, okay, what's next? By the way, I'm going in the Makeup by Mario palette. I don't know why I chose this color, but I feel like it's a little too light. Blend it out a little bit. But yeah, I'm using the Makeup by Mario palette. Sorry, it's dirty. Those would be like my biggest fears, like my biggest like obvious fears, you know? Someone said, going back to music, someone said, could you host a mixtape? And I say that's not a bad idea. Wipe away some of that setting powder. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take that same Morphe GLAMABRONZE and I'm just gonna put it underneath a little bit. And normally this wouldn't be like my everyday makeup. It's like my everyday going out type makeup. Everyday makeup, everyday going out type makeup, like at night, that is. I might put on the lash, which I don't always do. My eyes get really easily irritated, but I'm just giving out a tea just in case you're wondering, okay? Okay, so now I'm going with my Charlotte Tilbury, and sometimes I do contour my cheeks, but that's like more super glam, you know what I mean? So now I'm just gonna bronze it up. But what I was saying was, to the person that asked, would I ever host a mixtape? You know, that's a great idea. I feel like I have a lot of friends that are talented. It would be really cool to mix and mix, like make a mixtape where like I mix my friends that are already established into my friends that are on the come up that are extremely talented. Honestly, I used to have this website back in the day where I would highlight like new artists, and I feel like that would be really cool to, like I said, like mix them. So, you know, put them on the same project hosted by B Sky. I have like some people that I feel like would be really good mentors, and we'll get into that in another video. But yeah, good question. The time crunch as per usual, so I need to hurry this up. But the next question is, do you work with smaller brands? What would it take for you to, and then do you do interview or promo? So yeah, I'm all about smaller brands. I feel like everybody has to start somewhere, so any way I can help a brand that I believe in, of course, is always essential. Like the big brands that we all love, they all started somewhere, you know what I mean? So I'm definitely down to get behind them if they have good core values and they stand for something, or like, you know, I actually genuinely just like the product. And every like bigger brand that I work with, I usually like the product a lot. So I try not to like get behind brands that I don't believe in or that I wouldn't go out and spend my own money on, you know? I did that, I'm gonna say my whole career. I probably did that like 2 or 3 times and I regretted it. I had so many regrets because I'm like, you guys are looking to me as the expert, so I can't be fake. I can't be, you know, just out here telling y'all lies. I'm not a capper. I'm a real rapper. I'm a big stepper. I don't know what I'm talking about, but you get where I'm going with it. So yeah, definitely down for that. Definitely down to do interviews from time to time. It's very different talking to you guys here versus like talking to you guys on someone else's platform. But I feel like I can speak eloquently, so I'm down. I'd be down. It's always flattering to know that people actually want to talk to me. Like, by the way, this is the One Size Beauty eyeliner. I have hooded eyes in case you're wondering, but I love it when I get the line. I feel like, yeah. Anyways, the next question is, if you could be any animal, what animal would you be? Ooh, that's a good question because I don't know. If I could be any animal, I would be a horse. I think horses are beautiful. They are strong. And I don't know, I just always had a fascination with horses growing up. I don't know why, but I have. So I would be a horse or a fly on the wall so I could see which one of y'all's talking about me, but that's not an animal, okay? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, in the perfect world, I'd be a horse. Okay, for blush, we're gonna go in with NARS in the shade Savage, and I broke it. That's why I'm like hiding it from you guys. Someone said, what's your top 5 favorite movies? And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, because of the pandemic, I got into TV and watching movies, but I wasn't like a big movie person. I know, don't shoot me, I just wasn't. But the last movie I saw that I was like, oh, this is fire, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Black Panther 2, fire. Like, that was really, really dope. Fire tribute to Chadwick, so I would say that. I'm gonna just use that as my answer. That covers 5 because it was that good. Let me know what y'all thought of it, if y'all seen it, or if you saw it, or whatever the case may be. Let me know, let me know, let me know. Okay, so the next question is, I like a lot of blush, as you can see. I do, blush me up. The next question is, if you could play any sport right now, which would you choose and why? If I could play any sport right now, I would like to play golf because a lot of deals are brokered on the golf course. And I think tennis is a really cool sport. I played tennis when I was a kid for a little bit, but running after them balls, like when you didn't have the thing that shoots them out. Guys, I'm breaking all my makeup. See the things I do for you? Really quick, I'm gonna highlight with Revlon Skin Lights, and I'm just gonna highlight the bridge of my nose. So guys, my homegirl's waiting on me, and you know, I don't wanna keep her waiting, so I'm gonna just, you know, speed this up a little bit. And because I'm not doing a lash, I'm just gonna call this like my simple everyday makeup routine. On a regular day, I ain't wearing no makeup, so there's that. Or I'll wear like a what is it called? A skin tint. So basically what I just did is I took the Revlon Skin Lights in Twilight Gleam, and I highlighted my brow bone right here and the bridge of my nose. Sorry that the camera keeps going in and out. I'm just, you know, new here. I'm using a different camera than usual, so. But someone asked, what's my best selfie? I'm gonna upload it or put it right here. Yeah, by the way, I use the Benefit They're Real mascara, and I use the Hourglass Unlocked. Psh, you already know if you follow me on Instagram. You know the vibes. I literally used Chestnut by MAC to line my lips. I wanted to do a red, but you know what? I said we're keeping it neutral because this is more of like a simple everyday look. And I used this Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick, and this is Warm Peach. This is like my go-to for nudes. And then I use the Kylie Cosmetics, what is this? Kylie Moody Queen? Yeah, I use Kylie Cosmetics Moody Queen right here to go over it. I love this lip gloss so much. And then I gotta put y'all on. Oh, hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? 1 second. Okay, so this right here, this is the Kosas Plump Juicy Vegan Collagen Spray-On Serum. People always ask me how I make my skin, my makeup look like makeup. This, okay? This is like the best setting spray. Again, this is the Kosas Plump and Juicy. Plump plus Juicy, whatever. Fire. And I like kind of drench my face in it, and it gives me like a skin-like finish. Like, Then I like fan myself. I left my fan in front of my beauty thing. I try to switch up the lighting for you guys, but yeah, this is basically it. I'm gonna put on some bottom mascara and then I'm gonna come back and then we're gonna wrap the video up because yeah. I lied. This is another holy grail item. The got to be glue for brows and edge gel. I've never tried it on my edges, but I love what it does for my eyebrows. I feel like it holds them in place. Like, look at that. And then you can use one of those spoolies to like flatten it. I just got my eyebrows done, so they behave and they're on their best behavior, but if they weren't, I would use a spoolie. Actually, it's not called a spoolie. Whatever this flat thing is, I would use this, and it just kind of like flattens them into place. Literally, I'm obsessed. Like, get into it. Okay, so look at the material. Yeah, that about sums up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, I guess, getting ready with me. This is like my, I guess you could say, everyday makeup then, because I didn't do the red lip that I was gonna do, but we could save that for another video. But yeah, look at the material. Like I told you guys, like it all came together. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I haven't been wearing lashes as regularly unless I'm going super glam on them, but my lashes and the mascaras that I use, invest in them because they will have it looking like you got extensions. Also, that giveaway that I mentioned, I'm gonna do that closer to the holidays. So come on, you know, tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm doing a nice giveaway. Someone suggested that I give away something Balenciaga, but I don't know about that right now because I am not trying to get in any mix up or anything like that, if you know where I'm going with this. I'm gonna do the giveaway very, very soon. So make sure you keep watching. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me zoom, let me get out. Let me zoom out. This is what it looks like. Yeah, don't play with her. I have to get used to talking to you right here because I keep looking over there, but yeah, it's gonna be fun, right? If you're not subscribed already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you have any more questions, let me know in the comment section down below. Also, help me out with that playlist, y'all. Like, I think I'm really gonna do a mix. Like, help me get together the songs that I should have in the mix, and I'll, you know, give you guys executive production credits. Anyways, love you guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.